tray. This is my cauldron. And we're baking a fresh cream berry cake for all the bushes. Yeah, this cake is for everybody. It's my way of saying I love you, and I always felt that I wouldn't be able to sing all the songs myself, you know. It's like Kate Bush is such a range, you know. She has so many voices inside of her, and it's incredible. And you know, I always thought like, oh, I know Lexi's gonna sound good on this song, you know, or this song is Nancy, I can hear her on it. You know, I can just hear certain women on certain songs, and so it wasn't hard to kind of, you know, see it. I think we did a pretty good job, you know, documenting every moment that we could as much as possible. It was such an extraordinary journey from the start, you know, and especially the fact that we began this sort of the whole adventure by going to the UK and kind of grounding ourselves in the land there and in the people and in our relationships, you know, meeting not just Del Palmer but just all of these fans that we have been with us since then, you know. Ian and Sue and countless others who've loved Kate Bush since the beginning, you know. And I think that first experience really changed us and just made this project so much bigger than we thought it was at the beginning. So much more meaningful and so much more important to do and to carry on, you know. And so that's what we did. And yeah, we made a record together in 2019. We finished the record. And that was awesome because we recorded the entire thing to tape. It was like an old school recording studio. We mixed it on tape, we mastered it on tape, kind of in the spirit of Kate Bush. It was recorded live. It has this beautiful energy that's like, you know, I think really rare to hear these days when there's so much, you know, computers involved in making music. And I think that's also what's special about the show is that it's all played live, you know, it has that really human energy, you know. It's got 8 women on stage playing live, dancing and singing, and you never know what's gonna happen. You know, we rehearse a lot, but it's still got that, you know, that reality to it, which is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this project has, like, we went through, it's just so hard to talk about. So hard to talk about because yeah, during the pandemic, Nina died in a car accident, and it felt like, you know, the end of the world in so many ways.
Right, you guys, we're in the most beautiful, little, cute, bitty, tiny town. And we're gonna go sneak up on some bushes. What are the bushes doing? What are all the bushes doing? Uh-oh. They're making calls.
Instead of cheers.
This woman's work. This woman's world.
We were all, you know, really close, and it, for a while there, you know, after she died, I mean, the last thing you think about is like the band, honestly. It wasn't on my mind, and I don't think anyone else was thinking about it. I mean, the whole world was upside down, and she was dead, and we were just riding that wave of grief and like processing it and remembering her and thinking about how to remember her, and I learned so much about death. I had never lost anyone so close to me and so young.
But I just can't let it show. I should be hoping, but I can't stop thinking of all the things I should have.
Eventually, you start to think about the future and how to carry on, and it felt even more important to continue because of that. And then, of course, the the real desire to want to connect to the audiences who I knew needed the music too, just as much as we did. And so we started to kind of begin again, and it was really hard. But you know, we found Marie was like a godsend, you know, and Heather. We got to sort of be reborn again, and the show went on, and the tour, the show that we made after the pandemic, a big part of it was this memorial arc for Nina. So you're asking me, how did the music deepen as this band has gone on? You know, when you lose someone you love, you just figure out very quickly what's really important in life. And I think it kind of all set us on this spiritual journey of sorts, where we were all looking for a deeper life. And you know, that started to be revealed through the lyrics too. You know, Kate Bush is so spiritual. You know, it's in her lyrics, it's in her songs, the songs she sings, what she sings about. You see it, it's everywhere. And so it wasn't hard to kind of build and craft a new part of the show that talked about that talked about what does it mean when that severance, when you're totally lost at sea, lost in space, lost in the machine, in the digital realm, and how do you bring that back together? How do you pray, and how do you find that connection again? And so it ends with this union between the divine, the wild, the earth, and the bride, you know, the human soul. And it's really powerful, and it feels right for this time that we're living in, also this time as a band, and sort of where we're going next. Yeah. I should put this cake in the oven. I think it's mixed. This is my, what should I call it? I'll call it my goodbye kiss. I guess there's lots of things about it, right? There's lots of reasons why. I don't know how to explain it really, because it's really hard to admit that, because I love Baby Bushka so much, and I love everyone in it, and I see something truly magical and rare in this world. You know, what we've made doesn't exist. You don't see it every day. It's just really beautiful to see 8 women coming together, making music like this. But you have to, you can't just hold on to something until it's just, you've sucked all the life out of it. You know, you have to be brave enough to say, like, it's time. And then you can actually lay it down in the most loving, beautiful way, with as much intention and ceremony as possible, which is what I hope we can do. So that something new can be born. You know, that's the way life works, right? Little death, new life. Death, new life. Rebirth. Leah!
Hello.
You look like Kate Bush! That's Kate! So tonight is gonna be that. We're gonna sit around a table, we're gonna drink wine, we're gonna share a meal, we're gonna eat this cake. And what's better than that, you know? That's the timeless way to do anything, really. To move forward in life, to ritualize all the different stages in life, and the stages of this band, And I hope that's the way we can move forward with this whole last chapter. You know, like it's a big feast. It's the most beautiful wedding.